Hello, and today you find me in an absolutely beautiful location, and behind me here I have a fantastic 2-bedroom semi-detached cottage. It's semi-detached, it's got a fantastic garden, and this is just a small portion of it, all wrapping around, and it's on the very fringes of northern Chippenham villages. So this is an area called Lanhill. This is an absolutely gorgeous property with bags of potential, room for potential expansion, extension, and even a little area that you could turn into a study. Give you a little bit of a guided tour, and before we go into the property I'm just going to give you an idea of how it's located. So we are just off one of the lanes going out of Chippenham over towards the villages, and we have a really beautiful driveway all the way in. The horses have just moved along actually at the end of the driveway there, but there were some lovely horses just grazing there, and then you have this fantastic space for parking just alongside, and you've also got this really fantastic space here for further cars, and also for this little shed, which, just look at it. Now that's not the cottage, so let's take you around and we'll show you inside there in a moment. So I'm going to give you a little guided spin around the garden to start off with, and immediately you can see we have a fantastic space here. Even if I come over towards this corner here, you can see that it goes underneath the trees, so great spaces for sheds or for further storage. You've got the oil tank just over on the right hand side there, as this is on oil out here, and then these beautiful weeping willow trees just framing the absolutely gorgeous cottage. Now I'm going to come down, you've got a fruit tree just straight ahead of us. I believe that might be a big apple tree, and then we've got this fantastic outlook over towards all the fields and surrounding us here. Now I'm just going to come around to the other side and just show you that on this edge here, looking back on the cottage, we again have a really fantastic space here and a really pretty view of the cottage there, with further space all the way along the side. So now we've seen outside this lovely semi-detached home, let's take you inside and show you some more. Back from the parking areas, you can see there's a standpipe just here on the left, which is very useful for the water, and then we've also got this little pathway down, just takes you into the possible conversion of a small studio and shed. You've got a shared pathway through to next doors here, but we're going to take the right and come around to the front door of this property. So really fantastic space, like I say, potential, but also the basics have been done for you. So we come into this really nice useful lobby area. You can see we've got coat hooks straight ahead, and then I'm going to just give you a quick spin round to the left, because this is a boring room. Let's get the boring room out of the way, boiler room in here, but also you've also got a toilet and basin in here, so very much in keeping with the style of the property. And then as we come through, we enter into the kitchen. Now this is probably one of the first places you might need to do something with. It's perfectly functional and usable at the moment. You've got this great sort of freestanding, very much in character space over to the left hand side here with the sink, and also space for a dishwasher. You've got the big door which takes you upstairs, little door which is the understairs cupboard. As you can see, space for a fridge freezer just tucked under here, but you could make further use of this space. So you've got the cooker plumbed in over in that corner, and further cupboards or shelves built into the alcove there. And then we've got the old, probably was an old fireplace recess here. So there is space for a table, but realistically, I think most people will want to come in and put a new kitchen in here and make this really work with much more units and much more storage. Now coming through this beautiful latch door, we are then opening up into the living room, and it's a sort of lounge diner. It's a beautiful space, really lovely, really pretty. There are bits of decorating to finish off, but the bones of it are great, and you can just come in and put your own colour scheme in as you go along. So as you can see, more than enough room for 2 very good sized sofas. In fact, you could go bigger, as you can see. A lovely big old door going out onto the side access into the garden, with an absolutely, well, if just for that key alone, you would want to have that door and have this property. So dual aspect, lots of light flooding in, and you have got the central fireplace, which is a bit of a feature fireplace at the moment with the electric, but you could potentially make that, maybe be able to put some sort of wood burner in there as well. So just coming through, back through the kitchen, and we're just going to go through this little door here and up the stairs. So I'll meet you at the top. Got to the top of the stairs, you can see we've got a little stairway down to the ground floor to the kitchen again. Lovely little window there. I'm going to come back to that bedroom in a moment, and then we're going to go straight through to bedroom 1 first. So we have a lovely big double bedroom with its own original fireplace in here, really beautiful old fireplace in there. Again, a little bit of love wouldn't go amiss, but it's in really good condition. And then a fabulous big double bedroom. You've got plenty of room in here for a double bed, either against the wall where those lights are, or even against the wall that I'm now backing onto to wake up to that beautiful window, which again needs a little bit of decor, but a beautiful view. And if I just give you a view out, you can just about see that you've got the cows in the field opposite. Now, coming through, this property would have been a 3-bedroom once upon a time with a downstairs toilet, but now the 3rd bedroom has been converted into this absolutely fabulous big bathroom. So a really lovely big space, lovely big corner bath. You've got the shower over the bath, of course. You've got a screen on the bath, and then you've also got loads of space in here for everything else you would need in a bathroom. Lovely old doors, and then again, last but not least, through to bedroom 2. Now, difficult to assess from this angle, but actually, if you turned that bed around, it would make a double bedroom. You could make that a kind of day bed and a study. There's lots of options, but there's further options with a bit of money to spend outside that might make a fabulous study space. And you have got the built-in storage in here as well. So that's the inside of this fantastic cottage. Let's take you outside now and just show you the extra potential that you may have, and then we can go from there. Having come back out of the front door, we wind through and back towards where the parking is, but before you get there, we have got this extra building here. Now, potential is written all over this, but it may take a little bit of TLC, to say the least. You've got a fantastic big log store area there if you wanted it, and then through into here. Now, obviously, imagination is key as we walk into this space where you have this beautiful old stone building with a lovely vaulted ceiling. Lots of space in here to convert it. You could just have it as a fantastic shed with the lawnmower and the pots of paint and things like you would want, or you could convert it into a bit more of that. You've even got this little extra space over to this side here, which again goes all the way up into the ceiling, but again does need some love. So there's opportunities here for right at the end. So finally, just to finish off, how many cottages that are this beautiful can you find in this price range in this location? Not many. So if you'd like a viewing, to arrange a viewing, then please do give us a quick call. We'll get your appointment booked as soon as possible, and you can take in all the possibilities that this wonderful home offers you.